The global shipbreaking industry is shifting. India and Bangladesh have long been dominant players, but new competitors like Turkey and Pakistan are emerging. They are rapidly expanding their shipbreaking activities. India and Bangladesh handle large vessels, while new players focus on smaller ships. This growth increases competition and could drive down prices. The international community is focused on sustainable ship recycling practices. The IMO's Hong Kong Convention aims to ensure safe and environmentally sound recycling. Despite the emergence of new players, India and Bangladesh remain dominant forces in the global shipbreaking industry. Their long-standing experience, skilled labor force, and established infrastructure give them a competitive edge. In 2024, these two South Asian nations accounted for nearly 80% of the total global tonnage scrapped. This dominance underlines their continued significance in the industry. Bangladesh, in particular, has solidified its position as the world's top shipbreaker. The nation's shipbreaking yards, primarily located in Chittagong, have attracted a steady flow of end-of-life vessels from around the world. This success can be attributed to a combination of factors including competitive labor costs, efficient dismantling practices, and a large domestic market for recycled steel. India, while trailing slightly behind Bangladesh, remains a major player in the shipbreaking industry. Alang, located in the western state of Gujarat, is India's largest shipbreaking yard and one of the largest in the world. However, Alang has faced challenges in recent years, including fluctuations in global steel prices, stricter environmental regulations, and competition from other shipbreaking nations. Alang, once a bustling hub of shipbreaking activity, is currently navigating a challenging period. Despite receiving the largest FPSO, floating production storage and offloading vessel, ever dismantled at the site, the yard is operating at less than 50% capacity. This decline in activity is a stark contrast to its peak performance in 2012 when it recycled a record 415 ships. Several factors contribute to the challenges faced by Alang. One significant factor is the increase in operational costs for shipbreakers in India. Unlike Bangladesh and Pakistan, which allow the direct conversion of scrapped steel into TMT bars, thermomechanically treated bars, India requires an additional melting and conversion process. This requirement adds significantly to the expenses for Indian shipbreakers, making them less competitive in the global market. Another challenge for Alang is the changing global shipping landscape. Geopolitical tensions and economic uncertainties have led to increased freight rates. Consequently, shipping lines are hesitant to scrap older vessels, opting instead to keep them in service for longer periods to capitalize on the favorable freight market. Section 4. The battle for competitiveness. Alang's struggle. Shipbreakers in Alang face fierce competition from their counterparts in Bangladesh and Pakistan. Favorable government policies and lower operational costs in these nations allow them to offer higher prices for aging ships. This price difference makes it difficult for Indian shipbreakers to compete effectively, as shipowners are naturally drawn to the most lucrative offers for their end-of-life vessels. The political crisis in Bangladesh, which initially seemed like a potential advantage for India, did not result in a significant shift of ships to Alang. Bangladesh's shipbreaking industry proved resilient, maintaining a consistent flow of vessels for dismantling. This resilience underlines the strong foothold Bangladesh has established in the global ship recycling market. The global push for sustainable and environmentally sound ship recycling practices adds another layer of complexity to the competitive landscape. The Hong Kong Convention, once it enters into force, will necessitate the adoption of stricter standards by all recycling yards. Compliance with these standards will require significant adjustments and investments, potentially impacting the industry's dynamics and the competitiveness of various shipbreaking nations. Section 5. Navigating the future of ship recycling. The future of ship recycling hinges on balancing economic viability with environmental responsibility. The industry faces pressure to minimize its environmental footprint while remaining competitive. The Hong Kong Convention's entry into force will be a defining moment. Stricter standards will impact the industry's landscape. Nations must adapt, investing in modern technologies to ensure compliance. Competition is expected to intensify. India and Bangladesh dominate, but smaller players like Turkey and Pakistan are rising. Adaptability and adherence to regulations are crucial for success. The industry must address worker safety, environmental protection, and waste management. Embracing sustainable practices and modern technologies is essential for long-term viability. Join us in supporting sustainable ship recycling practices. Subscribe to our channel for more insights and updates.